Have you cooked your whole life?
My mama did all the cooking. I used to bake all the time, my sisters and I, because at Christmas, well, we had dessert at lunchtime and at supper. Yeah. And my mom, we did a lot of canning. And then, you know, in the fall like this, we would go and pick berries and plums and everything. And that Mama made jelly, or she'll can them. And in wintertime, she'd make cobblers or pies with it. But Mama would, she did all the cooking. And we would watch her, and she would make her own biscuits and everything, and she would squeeze them out and make them just perfect. I never could do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It's true.
Make sure you always check your dates on your sausage and stuff, or smell.
Or smell, yeah. So you chop up the whole linguica, both of them?
Sometimes it's just going on how much I'm cooked. You know, you just go by what, like if Anthony's cooking just for you and him, just one. And I'll fry this while I have the water on to boil and make my rice. He cuts it so perfect. Well, you know.
A little raw. Different shaped. Some big, some small.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It goes in a pot. And it takes him so long to cut up. Oh my goodness. I noticed some recipes, a lot of places you have Spanish rice, they would put the sausage and they would just leave it, you know, slice it, and that's it.
Cast iron, huh?
Oh yeah, I had that's Southern way of a cast iron. And used to be, you gave, as a wedding gift, you would give the bride a cast iron skillet. And that was Southern. And it was usually something written on it like, this is so, if your husband gets makes you mad, you get a little head with it. You know, that's a joke.
Yeah, something kind of cute. How many years together now?
53.
53 years of marriage.
Next month will be 54.
And how old are you?
I just turned 77 in August.
77 and he's 78? You guys are a year apart.
Now this is wrong. You know why?
Why?
You don't add water.
Oh. You don't add water to cook the linguica first, right?
No. I'm going to put that in the frying pan and let it cook. Wow. Now this is what you do. I can't believe I was busy talking. The other day, last week, Grandpa, he loves pineapple cake. And I said, well, I'm going to make you one. And I did. And it came out perfect from the oven. But when I took it to put it on the plate, I dropped the whole damn thing right there on the floor.
On the floor too? Not even somewhere where you can kind of preserve it, rescue it?
No, right on the floor. I said, sorry.
Unless you want the floor cake.
Now, you put oil in it. About a fourth of a cup, but you can always add more.
Okay.
And what I do to make sure I have the right amount, I take that. And you measure it. 1 cup of rice equals 2 cups. So I'm going to make 4 cups. 1 cup of rice, you need 2 cups of water. I put a little oil in because it's juicy shit. You know, and you want to cook it slow because it's already cooked.
Right.
And this is burning already. And you let it brown, and you have to stir it off and on. I will get the chicken breast with the bone in it because it gives out such good flavor. You know.
Okay.
And like that Thanksgiving, I will do the same. But like this, usually when I make it just for us or Grandpa, and I just use the broth. Now see, this is 2 cups, and we use 2 cups of rice. Now when I do it with the bones, I strain the broth at least twice to make sure there's no bones in it. The 4 cups. I'm going to measure this for you because I don't measure, but oops. And then what I do is I put it on the stove and keep it hot. Because it doesn't take too long to do it. See how the rice is turning now? Yeah, you want it fried. Now, you can use the store-bought brown rice. And you don't have to, I guess you don't have to brown it. I never use it, but I'm sure other people do. Because it's already brown. Well, this girl has some more to talk to. Aren't you? pretty long.
All the stories countless times.
Yeah,
Where you just stop listening and you just nod your head yes eventually.
yes.
You have your sayings.
Because you know it, and you know when to ask questions. You know?
Right. You know when he's gonna stop and get some air.
Yeah, he has to breathe. Bless his heart. I guess that's why we get along so well.
You're quiet and he's a talker.
Yeah, I'm quiet.
You never had to worry about that in your relationship, huh?
No, we never had an argument.
You've never had an argument?
No.
Wow.
You know, where you just get mad and...
Never once, huh?
No.
Wow. What's the secret?
He goes upstairs to the bathroom, and I used to come in the kitchen.
You have your places.
Yeah, and it's never brought up. Yep. I guess it's just... But his mom was like that too. I mean, I'm sure her and her dad, his dad probably had a few words, but I don't know. She was sort of like he's kind of like his mom. His mom really didn't like to go anywhere. She didn't like to go to San Francisco because of the traffic. And she goes to Reno. Oh, she loved to go to Reno. But yeah, he's that way. And they hardly ever visit, you know. Her daughter just lived over there on the highway there. And she had a daughter in San Francisco.
How about your family? Who are you most like, your mom or your dad?
My dad and mom stayed at home because we lived in the country. I'm sort of the wild one.
You were the wild one? You dared to leave the house?
I didn't go in the place, only to churches, to school, and there were kids around that we grew up with, my brothers and sisters. We would go to their house. Yeah.
How were you the wild one?
Well, when I graduated, I went to New Hampshire. My brother and his wife came down for my graduation. I stayed up there until probably the 1st of December when it started snowing. And I took the bus and I came home. And then I worked up there. Of course, all you could find was waitress work because they knew you weren't going to stay very long.
Right.
And so I went and lived in Vicksburg with my cousin. And I just enjoyed the good life. I worked. I sent a lot of money home. And, you know, had a good time.
You were the rebel of the family.
Yeah. So, besides my brothers, they were wild too.
What's your favorite thing that you cook?
You know, I love pork chops.
Pork chops?
Yeah.
Breaded pork chops?
Breaded pork chops. And Pro likes it where I bake it in the oven with Parmesan cheese and a little olive oil. Yeah. But the thing about it, I have to cook it so well done that it makes it sort of dry. You know.
For him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for me.
Oh, for you. You like it dry?
Yeah. No, I don't like it dry. He does.
Oh, okay.
It's well cooked. Okay. see how this rice is?
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
really toasted.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then I take a paper towel and I make sure I get the oil out, you know. Now you can get it brown if you want, really brown, but I want it where I burn it. But I do it this way because it's the grease. Now see, I do this because just to make sure I get the grease out. I don't know if anyone else does this or not. This is one thing he has to watch out for when you make it, is when you pour your water in, your broth, you'll always stand back. Because I've had it bubbled up on me and burned. And you only cook it for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
See how
Oh
it's
yeah,
red? Yeah, because if you're going to cook it some more. Okay, and that's it.
And when do you add in the onion and celery?
Yeah.
You add that in the end?
Huh?
Do you add that in at the end?
And you don't stir it. You have to sort of lift it up. Yeah. I don't add too much because I know Andrew doesn't, or David. See, like this big piece, just throw it.
They'll never know.
And you take your chicken, you can shred it, which I like doing. Sometimes, but Fro cuts it in chunks.
You clean as you go.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah, and Grandpa tries to. He'll come in and don't do that, I do it. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. And see, yesterday I started shredding. Now, for just you and him, you could just use one chicken breast or just about a half a cup of chicken, and that's about it. And that's it. You just let that cook. Turn my thing on. Because even when you cook your regular rice, you only cook it for 20 minutes. Just turn this down on low. That's it.
Learning how to cook them?
I filmed it for you.
Oh, that's good.
It's so different than what you think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It is more work than what you did.
But you also don't know what goes into it.
Onions.
How did you know?
Because I can see them in there.
Where?
In the rice.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
There's no onions in the rice.
I'm well aware there's onions in the rice, but they taste fine. They're not crunchy.
No. You see, I put them into my little chopper and chop it.
We just bought one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. And see, the big pieces you can take out. It didn't crunch. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.